The AARP fraud network says scammers capitalize on bogus charities and gift cards this time of year. Now, there's a type of scam called crypto kiosk scams, which are used to steal money and information. WLKY's Madison Elliott learned more about these scams and how you can protect yourself.
There are all types of scams in today's world. Just ask Mary Ellen Strange. She experienced it firsthand when scammers stole $400,000 from her.
And that was the worst mistake of my life.
She originally got a call from someone saying they were with the Amazon Fraud Detection Unit, and her name was tied to money laundering, drug trafficking, and more. She did what anyone else would do. She hung up and instead Googled the number.
The gentleman that answered the phone, it was a guy who answered saying Amazon Fraud Detection Unit. And when I told him about my previous call, he repeated all the same information without me saying any of that.
He passed her on to someone with the Federal Trade Commission, and that's when she says she went down the rabbit hole.
He offered me an alternative dispute resolution process and said he was there to help me document my money, prove that indeed it was mine.
Over the course of 7 weeks, he took most of her life savings through cash withdrawals, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and more.
He sent a car to my home 3 times, telling me that they were undercover FBI agents that would transport the money to the FTC for documentation for the court systems.
She said she was supposed to get a certified check returning her money. And when that time was supposed to come, the scammer stopped answering her calls, and that's when she knew. She called a family member who was a retired FBI agent.
And he said, I hate to say it, but there's little to no chance of you recovering any money.
It also turns out the number she originally Googled and called wasn't real either. Scammers pay for ads to appear as the top results for company support numbers, making them look legitimate. Strange now shares her story to help others, and she isn't alone. The 2025 AARP Holiday Shopping and Scams Report reveals that 89% of U.S. adults have experienced at least one scam.
They are using a shotgun effect to try to reach as many people as they can, and using the techniques of getting people excited, getting people upset.
An emerging scam is crypto kiosk scams. According to the FBI, subjects target victims online, introducing a fraudulent investment opportunity in cryptocurrency. Victims are told to use crypto kiosks, and these machines are commonly found in convenience stores and gas stations, and they allow users to purchase digital assets using cash or debit cards. However, scammers manipulate victims into using these ATMs to transfer funds directly into the scammers' crypto wallets.
It goes into the machine and it disappears. They'd have no information about where that money is going.
The FBI, along with the Secret Service, is now cracking down on these types of scams. They launched Operation Level Up in January 2024 to identify victims of cryptocurrency investment fraud and notify them. As they work to stop it, AARP is educating people on how to identify it.
The safest thing to do is just to pause, think about what's going on, and reflect upon it, and then hang up.
Madison Elliott, WLKY News.
Thank you, Madison. AARP has a Fraud Watch helpline, and it's free as a free resource for people of all ages. You can call 877-908-3360 to report scams or to seek support.